Hey there, I'm Katie the Oven Lynch, because you know when you come at me, I bring on the heat. This is Backstage Bite, you're in the kitchen. You better watch the show today, or else we'll cool. We have the sweetest, most wonderful man in the kitchen with me today, Bobby Conte Thornton, who plays C, the lead in A BRONX Tale. I can't wait to cook some delicious Italian food, yay!
This was my neighborhood. This is a Bronx tale.
Bobby, what are you doing in there?
I'm just looking for some food.
Ice cream. Put it down, we have food to make.
No, this looks amazing.
This is Bobby Conte Thornton.
How's it going?
Guys, this is Bobby Conte Thornton. He plays C.
Closure.
Closure.
It's easier for you.
Bobby, it is.
Done.
And this is your Broadway debut. And you are the lead in the show.
It's crazy.
Do you remember getting the call?
Yes. I got great advice from saying you should have something far more important to do after an audition than just waiting by the phone for a call. So I got lunch with my sister right after. And so I went home and I watched tennis and I fell asleep and I missed the call. I woke up to like 2 voicemails being like, pick up the phone. I picked it up and we talked and they told me I was gonna be on Broadway. Here we are. And now we're here about to make some food.
What do you know about cooking?
A little bit. I come from an Italian household that knows how to make some homemade lasagna and pasta. So I can work my way around.
I met Bobby's mom backstage. I told her you were gonna be on a cooking show.
Yes.
And she said, what? Bobby doesn't know how to cook?
Yeah. I made like a stir fry once for my mom and you could just see her sort of gritting and bearing through that food. But I like it, so that's all that matters.
Love you, Mom.
I love you, Mom. I love your mom, I really do.
I think we should get started in the only way that every Italian should, with a glass of red wine.
At 11:45 in the morning, bring it on.
Cheers to you.
Thank you. Cheers to you. Thanks for having me here.
Of course. We are making deep fried mozzarella stuffed meatballs. Please start by cracking 2 eggs into your bowl.
Done with one hand? No. I'm already screwing up.
Totally fine. You're going to do half a cup of Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan.
What are you doing?
I'm not good because they're like chunks. It's not seamless.
So all these mobsters have all these funny nicknames. So what would your mobster nickname be?
All my life I've been called Boobert, Booby, Bobbert, Obstacle, Bobalicious, Bobby Thornton, because I fart a lot. So there was a day I had Brussels sprouts before the show, and there's a moment in the show where I'm in a car, and I have 3 people around. It's the moment I have to sing highest in the show, and I could feel I had something. In order to hit this high note, I need to release. I need to breathe deeply, and I released. When I went off stage, and my friends saw me afterwards, they were like, it was like swallowing a mushroom cloud. It was just unbearable.
That is hysterical.
We're getting personal. Here we go.
You're gonna season this little.
Terrified, guys.
2 pinches of salt.
2.
That was the smallest pinch of salt I've seen in my life.
You want more?
Pepper. Give me just like how you feel. Just some Italian seasoning. Oh.
I think that's good.
I think that's good. You think you're ready?
Yeah.
It's time to mix
Good morning! Oh, okay, great. I understand why we did it now.
Now it's time, just like in the mob, to get our hands dirty.
All right.
You're gonna do a pound of ground beef.
Oh, the whole thing. Great.
Throw them in.
Done. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
You have to get it all combined together. Now, you're gonna chop some cheese.
Great.
Cut the cheese.
Cut the cheese.
Tell me what it was like working with Robert De Niro and Chaz and like, what the heck?
It's my heroes on every medium of entertainment. I always thought, you know, Jerry Zaks, who is Bob's co-director, is also like musical theater comedy lore.
Yes.
And so that, like, almost that would have been enough. But then you bring in Chaz and Bob from the sort of Hollywood world. So it was working with all my heroes in every regard. So when Bob De Niro gives you a note that is very much geared towards an immediacy and intimacy and spontaneity that you would find in film, but then you have Jerry Zaks that says, but now we need to present it in a way that 1,000 people can take that in a moment.
To be wrapping the meat around the cheese.
Oh, amazing.
I know!
Amazing.
What do you do between shows?
Saturdays between shows, I play poker in our camp.
Fun!
It's so much fun. I'm currently the top of the leaderboard. It won't last very long because Richard Blake is a shark. But we're having so much fun.
That sounds like that was the best in between shows.
It's like so much fun.
Okay, so now we are going to roll these in Panko breadcrumbs because they're much crispier. What was your worst on-stage flub?
But this happened recently in Bronx Tale. Gun didn't go off in the first shooting. So he tried to shoot a couple times, nothing happened. We have an off-stage stagehand who's shooting blanks as well as a backup, and those didn't go off either. So Nick Cordero, like a champ, literally went over and did like a neck headlock and just like killed the guy. The police officer came in later. The line is, can you point out the guy who pulled the trigger? He changed it to, can you point out the guy who broke his neck? Only on Broadway, you just keep going.
This recipe is a little like, sure. You're gonna do like about a cup of olive oil. What kind of music would you listen to when you were growing up?
My mom always had a Norah Jones on when I was a kid. I'd wake up to "Come Away With Me." Other music I listened to was all Disney because I was a Disney cinephile when I was a baby.
What was your favorite Disney movie?
I think my favorite Disney movie was Beauty and the Beast. And it was my first musical. My first musical I ever saw was Beauty and the Beast, which is an Alan Menken musical, and now my first Broadway showman is an Alan Menken musical. Come on!
Circle!
Full circle!
So, now it's time to fry these. 3, 4, 5! Turn it!
Oh, look at that!
Yeah!
Oh my god!
Look at this!
This was the best decision ever!
I know! Do you have a memory of a great meal growing up?
My grandmother's raviolis are like desert island last meal. Absolutely. I'll eat like 20 in like one sitting.
We need to make sure that they're cooked all the way through.
Yes.
So you are going to put them in the oven at 400 degrees for 5 minutes. While we do that, we are going to get to know you as fast as humanly possible in a section I like to call Quick Fire Questions. Yeah! Fast.
Go.
Ready, set, go. Tie or bow tie?
Tie.
What do you order at Chipotle?
Chicken, black beans, brown rice, guacamole, veggies, and medium salsa.
Lucky number.
2.
Morning person or night owl?
Night owl.
Mac or PC?
Mac.
Favorite subject in school?
Math.
Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram.
Mexican, Italian, or Chinese food?
Italian.
Fiction or nonfiction?
Nonfiction.
Mom and dad's name?
Lisa and Bob.
Backyard or rooftop access?
A rooftop.
What animal would you want to be?
That Chipotle one was so stressful. It was so stressful.
Seriously though, look at your meatballs.
I'm very much in awe. They look so
They
good.
look so
They look unbelievable.
good. And we get to dip them in marinara sauce.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's amazing. They're so good.
Unbelievable. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. One more.
One more. Oh my god, really though. How do I follow you? I want to know. I want to follow you. How do I follow you?
You can follow me
I
at B Conte Thor on Instagram and Twitter.
And don't forget to follow us at Backstage Bite on every platform. This was just a blast.
That was the best time.
Oh
Thank
my
you
gosh.
so much.
Oh my
Thank
gosh, thank you. Yay! You guys, seriously, you need to go see A Bronx Tale.
Please
You
go.
need to go see Bobby Conte Thornton as C.
At C in the Bronx Town.
He's
Long Acre
incredible.
Theater on West 48th Street between Broadway and 8th Avenue.
He's incredible.
That's good.
See you next time.
Backstage Bite.